makers, it is time for 3 brand new mug meals, and I'm going to show you breakfast that you probably had no idea you could make in a microwave, and they are delicious. So let's get started. So to date we have done over 50 mug recipes, and there have been some real game changers like donut in a mug and pizza in a mug. Today's 3 are no exception. We are going to start out with one that is normally made in a toaster oven. It is Pop Tart in a mug. As always, we're going to start out in a microwavable mug. Add in your room temperature butter and some icing sugar, and then mix them together with a fork. It's important that your butter is room temperature because it mixes so much better. Give it a little mixy mix until it comes together. That's it. Now to this we are going to add in some milk and some flour, and then gently just bring it together until it forms a dough. I'm using all-purpose flour, but you can use whole wheat or gluten-free. That'll work really well too. So this soft batter is the pastry for our Pop Tart. Now what I'm going to do is just take your fork and make a little well in the middle. And that's where I'm going to put my jam. Once your jam is in the middle, pull the batter over it, covering the entire surface. Be like a little secret center of jam. And there you have it. Who knew you could make a Pop Tart in a mug? This little guy is ready for the microwave. The cook time that I give for my mug recipes is based on my microwave, which is 1200 watts. So check the wattage of your microwave because your timing may vary. Our Pop Tart is done and it smells amazing. You can tell when it's cooked because it's firm on top to the touch and there's no wetness. This is perfect. Now, a Pop Tart would not be a Pop Tart without icing and sprinkles on top. So I'm going to put on a little bit of icing, which is confectioner sugar mixed with water. And then, of course, sprinkles, because a Pop Tart is not a Pop Tart without sprinkles. Now, does this not look like an awesome Pop Tart in a mug? Look how sweet it is. Now, while it's still warm, I'm going to give it a bit of a taste. Oh, this is so good. It is sweet and buttery and soft. It tastes just like a Pop Tart, but it's in a mug and it was so much easier. This recipe, along with all of my other recipes, can be found on my website, biggerbolderbaking.com. Our next breakfast in a mug is oatmeal. Now wait, it's not just regular oatmeal, it is a big and bold cinnamon roll oatmeal, and it is absolutely delicious. In a large microwavable mug, we are going to add in some quick cooking oats. Now you want to use quick cooking when cooking in the microwave because they cook much faster. That's why they're called quick cooking. Into our oats, we're going to add in some brown sugar, cinnamon, water, and a little bit of milk. You can always use dairy-free milk. And then just give it a stir around. Then make sure you make this oatmeal in a big mug because it bubbles up during cooking and you don't want it to overflow in your microwave. So this is only one layer of our cinnamon roll oatmeal. Once it's cooked and comes out of the microwave, we're going to put more deliciousness on top. So cooking the oatmeal is a little bit different. You want to put it into your microwave and cook it for 1 minute. Then take it out, give it a stir, and then put it back in. You want to keep a close eye and don't walk away while you're cooking your oatmeal because it might overflow. That's why you need a nice big mug. And our oatmeal is done. Now, you know those packets that you buy in the grocery store that say instant oatmeal? It does not get more instant than this. Now, this is not our finished cinnamon roll because we still have to make some lovely frosting to go on top. So in a little bowl, I have some room temperature cream cheese. I'm going to add some milk, sugar, and a little bit of vanilla. Stir all these together, and there is your cream cheese frosting to go on top of your oatmeal. Take your cream cheese frosting and swirl it all over the top of your hot oatmeal. Now, because I love pecans, I'm going to scatter over a few chopped toasted ones on top. And lo and behold, your cinnamon roll oatmeal. Just look at how amazing that looks. No just plain boring oatmeal for us. This is how we do it on Bigger Bolder Baking. Just check that out. Now, of course, as the baker, I have to make sure that I give it my seal of approval. This tastes just like a cinnamon roll. It is sweet, full of spice, and the cream cheese frosting. Oh my gosh, this cream cheese frosting. It is incredible. To make sure you don't miss out on any of my future mug recipes, tap that subscribe button so you get notified about all my new videos. So I don't eat a whole lot of fast food, but one thing I cannot say no to is a burrito. I'm going to show you how you can make it even faster, cheaper, still equally as good, all in the microwave with my Mugrito. So you want to start out by picking your favorite tortilla. Mine is a soft flour tortilla. Kevin likes whole wheat, I like white, it's a big thing in our house. Lay the tortilla in your mug and you'll notice it actually just folds over naturally and will create a little bowl. And that's it. So into here we are going to crack in some eggs and whisk them up with some salt and pepper. Just give them a light little whisk and just be careful not to tear the tortilla so your egg doesn't leak out. I love breakfast burritos. I actually think it was one of the first times I ever had a burrito. So this is my favorite part. We have the base for our burrito. Now it's time to add in our favorite flavors. You can go into your fridge and get a little bit of cheese. Maybe you've got a little bit of cooked potato, sausage, whatever you like. For my burrito, I'm going to add in some chopped scallions, some grated cheddar cheese, and some black beans. Pop them in, cook him for the allocated time, and by the time he comes out, the eggs will be nicely cooked. An important note is eggs continue to cook as they cool down, so make sure you don't overcook them in the microwave. The microwave pinging means our Mugrito is done. Oh, look at this bad boy. It looks fantastic. This is a whole meal in a mug. So of course, because it's a burrito and you can put lots of stuff on top, I'm gonna top mine with some sour cream, some fresh salsa, and a little bit of scallions. What more could you want from breakfast than a whole burrito made in a mug? This is just one of my favorite things. And let me show you one of the really awesome things about it is once it comes out of the mug, it stays in its shape. So you got yourself a legit burrito. Oh yeah. Spread the word about Mugritos because this could be the next big thing. Now you have 3 brand new big and bold mug recipes to add to your collection. And if you haven't tried my others, then get microwaving because you are going to love them. Follow me on Snapchat and Instagram where I show lots of behind the scenes moments. And I'll see you back here next week for more bigger, bolder baking. Kevin, this is yummy. Yeah, it tastes kind of sweet.